Hey everybody, it's Flatbread Friday and it is Good Friday too. So a lot of people don't eat meat on Fridays, and the pizza I decided to make today was a pizza caprese. So let's do it. My original intent was to use a tomato sauce base, but then I decided that I'd rather use roasted garlic. We're gonna use it all. And we're going to smash this up and make a paste out of it with this fork. But in order for it to smash up easier, we're going to add a little roasted garlic oil to it, just to make it more workable. And here we go, smashing it up. Here we have my favorite new pizza dough that we're going to stretch out to the size of the pan. Because it's heavy, I like to go around the edges, stretch them out a little bit. And then I work my way into the middle, stretch that out a little bit. And because my pan is not round, we're gonna have to make some adjustments. It'll take a minute. All rolled out, a little rustic, but that's okay. And the next thing we're gonna do is spread it on our roasted garlic. Here's what our roasted garlic paste looks like. And we're just gonna use it all. Spread it all over in a nice, even, thin layer. Next thing we're going to do is sprinkle a little bit of, this is that Italian 4-cheese blend that I like so much. And I had it just kicking around, so we're going to add a little extra cheesiness. And because mozzarella is very mild, this will add a little bit of sharpness to it too. I had made a basil chiffonade for something that I'd made last week's pizza, I believe. And this is dry now because it's left over from that, but we're gonna give it a little more basiliness. I didn't have a whole lot of basil in the garden because it's still early in the season. So this will give it a little extra. And the oil and the cheese will help re-moisten this back up. And that'll be good. We'll follow that up with a thin layer of mozzarella. This is not the fresh mozzarella, that's coming later. Next thing that's going on is some thinly sliced San Marzano tomatoes. And we're gonna line those up. I'm going to season our tomatoes with a little sprinkle of salt and pepper. By the way, during all this process, our oven is preheating to 450 degrees. And if you have a pizza stone, that should be in there. I'm using my dark baking sheet underneath, and that's in preheating in the oven. So let's go on. Next thing we've got is some fresh mozzarella slices. These are going to spread out all over the place, so we're going to space them out a little bit. The fresh basil is going to go on when the pizza comes out and when it is still hot. I think I'll move this more towards the edge. That ought to be good. But before we go in, we're going to drizzle all this with a little bit more roasted garlic oil. And this is going to take probably 25-30 minutes. And it's going to be quite yummy, and we'll make our chiffonade while this bakes. Okay. Our pizza caprese is ready to go in, and it's going to be yummy. While our pizza's in the oven, we're going to make our chiffonade. You see, the basil leaves are still very baby. And so you stack them up like that. And then you roll them up like that. And then you just draw the knife through. And make your chiffonade, your little ribbons of fresh basil to sprinkle on our caprese pizza. Our very messy but very yummy smelling pizza caprese is out of the oven. And now it's time for our basil chiffonade. sprinkle that all over the place and give it some nice basiliness. And then we're gonna slice it and serve it. Here's our Caprese pizza on a plate. Not so messy looking here. And we are going to finish it off with a nice balsamic drizzle. I like that on my Caprese. Almost makes it like a Caprese salad. Add a little zing, a little sweetness, a little color, and there is our Caprese pizza. Happy Flatbread Friday. Thank you for joining me while I did our meatless pizza for flatbread and Good Friday. And it's gonna be a delicious dinner for Kelly and me. And Sunday's Easter, and I got something else coming up real soon for an Easter brunch. See you soon.